sometimes I'm thinking like Lawrence is like, bro, relax. No, like because it's.
Buatsi, and it's everyone from that AJ tree, bro.
Yeah.
AJ,
Akoli and
Buatsi, Akoli, all of them man just believe in
minimal communication, and then the narratives just run away on their name.
It's more Lawrence's personality, yeah, because it's like it's in. Boxing's done Lawrence well, so in the real world, Lawrence is like he's not gonna engage in things. Things are untrue. There's narratives, blah blah blah, and he holds himself accountable because ultimately he has had fights that have been displeasing to the paying public. Don't get it twisted, yeah. There's people for whatever reason don't like Lawrence for whatever reason. Then there's people who want more from Lawrence because it's like we've seen you.
Yeah, we know you got the gifts.
It's not an imagination. We've seen you do it. Do it. That's.
I'm in that.
There you go. So there's those. Then there's boxing fans who's like, they're paid. They're getting drunk in their hair. They want to be entertained. Lawrence has got knockouts, a highlight reel. He speaks like, go on. And this is boxing. And then ultimately it's a lackluster performance. So of course he bears some sort of responsibility in terms of that. But then ultimately, when it's all said and done, up until like he's been winning non-stop. So
we just need that rematch.
That's what it is. Because it's like, I've been to the York Hall with Lawrence, Southern Area title. Both guys bloodied, eyes like this, but Southern Area title. What's that?
When that you talking about the Billions? Is that Billions?
No, just boxers.
in life.
Okay.
It's like,
you know what?
That's not going to be like what? He's not going to entertain you to Southern Area level to leave the ring like this. No one cares. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna.
You know what? Can I ask? Like, what's the vibe with Boxer then in terms of Lawrence and how he's getting dealt with? Because let's be real, if he was at Matchroom and he'd lost his belt, he's getting that work straight back.
He isn't. Don't fall for the nonsense that. Listen, I've had people say, "Oh yeah."
Is that true though, bro?
Wait, let him land.
Go on.
Forget what my man says. Forget what Eddie says. Yeah. Forget what Eddie says. Forget what Eddie says, yeah. The reality of it is look from past experience. I've said this before. Josh Kelly, because he was in the same Olympic team as Lawrence. And I saw Josh Kelly's push. I saw the narrative. Face of Northeast boxing. Conor Benn's not ready for him. We will fight Amir Khan next. All of that stuff. Fighting him in the States. Pretty Boy Kelly, blah, blah, blah. He lost to Avanesian.
Crazy.
Charlie Edwards, you're taking pictures with his mum in the changing room. All of these things. He lost. Who did he lose to? He lost to Martinez. Like, we can go. What's his name? The Geordie Golovkin. Remember him?
I don't even remember.
Lewis Ritson.
Yeah.
The Geordie. I can name.
But some of these guys though, like I get the Kelly one to Avanesium, we understand. And not only I'm talking someone of a Coley's. These guys are not a Coley in terms of
you got to give name. It's not even just that. You got to look at the world champion. He just lost his world championship belt, and the rematch clause is there.
So cool. But watch this. Lawrence won his world title against Glowacki. I want all the smoke. Bring me Bradis, bring me Makabu, bring me Gullama. I want to unify Undisputed. Most promoters will be getting horny over that. Pause.
Yeah, it's a big one still.
That's sick.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm in a barbershop.
It's crazy still. He was on IFL with that one still. Yeah, bro. Cougar Cassius. Oh, and you know that's the thumbnail. Yes. Horny.
You get me? But it's like, most promoters, they're buzzing. Like that's one thing that Boxer loved about Lawrence, because they've been in boxing. Sky, that's what I'm thinking. He's on having the biggest fights. Like, he's not, like, let's use Rappo as an example.
That's the fight I wanted, man.
Cool.
Fam.
That's the fight. No, but that fight's been offered him. But what are you doing if you're not fighting him? Look who you're fighting. So after Lawrence boxed Glowacki, won the world title. I want to fight this guy. Lawrence is DMing Makabu. Eddie Hearn messaging him, DMs. This is not how you get unifications. So that's not how you make fights. Well, how do you make fights and promote? Make the fight. Like, what? Who did he fight after? He fought some guy in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on the...
Oh, the undercard, Usyk.
And Chamberlain stopped that same guy. Cool, that was a mandatory. Fair enough. The next one was some Polish guy, Cizak. Tough fight, tough man. But it's like, bro, bring one of the world champions. Like these, like, So it's like, what was he doing with Eddie after he won the world title? Makabu, Makabu just fought.
He fought, and then it was a nonsense. I hated that
fight. Mad old.
I hated that fight.
There you go.
That's food for everybody.
JL Pataya beating Bradis. Lawrence wanted that fight. Like,
what's going on?
Do you get me? So it's like what, like, so everyone.
But did they know that you lot was cutting though?
But is this Eddie's
lack of? Eddie knew that you lot were having different types of conversations.
He had no idea. Look how we reacted when Lawrence made it clear that this is what's happening. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's just, put it this way, yeah.
Good branding.
From my perspective, how I see things, I don't know how Lawrence sees things or Timo Cody, but from my perspective, Lawrence really won a Commonwealth, British, European World Championship, world title. Yeah, he boxed Chamberlain in his 8th fight, Luke Watkins in his 9th, Matty Askin in his 10th, and he went on that trajectory. These are tough fights. These are 50-50 fights. He's having them, so it's like he's earning his place. He's not getting tickovers. He's not allowed to just wash someone that no one knows. He's having real fights, real fighters. So it's like, it's not like no one's doing him any favors. Like there's people on big bread, there's people on big bread having 10 rounders against no hopers. Lawrence is in 50-50 fights.
You know, I want to keep the thing moving. I don't want to talk about Lawrence the whole pod. We got to talk. What we got on the docket right now?
Let's talk Eubank Jr.
What have you got? Tell me.
Because Eubank Jr.
This is incredible.
It's the maddest update I've ever seen. So basically, Team Eubank Jr. has apparently made a play at WBO for them to not call him for no eliminators and not make him the mandatory.
Wait, what?
He is saying, do not shout me.
Don't shout me, he says.
Janibek and his team, whenever they speak about Eubank, they're like, we're not getting any response on this title shot conversation.
It's not because he's scared, though. I hope that's what you're running with.
No one's listen.
No. But the fact that
I just don't like
the fact they're
like
saying
I agree.
I don't want to be a champion is crazy. Saying don't shout me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Bro, that's saying, just imagine the success over there. It says, bro, don't call me. He said, for that level of success, I don't want it. Bro, I don't. Why are you not shouting me
Take my name out that convo. I'm cool on this.
Belt.
That's crazy.
But that means that Conor money has got to be crazy.
Of course it's crazy.
It's got to be insane for him to be like, I don't want.
Of course it's crazy. Like, you see, like, he's there, isn't he? He's there. Like, he wants to make money. Like, he'll probably fight Jake Paul next.
It frustrates me, you know, because I think he could compete with my man.
I think he beats my man. But at the same time, you have to, you know, in my opinion, Eubank Jr.'s relationship with boxing, it's a weird one.
It's different, isn't it?
You get what I'm trying to say? With the fans, but he's had a mad career where it's like the Super Series saved him.
Yeah.
Saved his career.
And Conor Ben's mistake gained him new fans.
Yes.
He handled it, all of that. So he's had parts where it's just Chris Jr.
Yeah.
Then it's out. Oh, wow, he's doing the fighting. Do you get what I'm saying? He's had such an up and down career where I can understand why he's where he is, where he's like, bruv, just pay me.
I just get confused because I'm just like, bro, I feel like he needs a world title to just like justify his career, vindicate him almost.
Same. I'm not in his shoes. If I was in his shoes, I'd fight for a world title. And the Conor Ben fight goes nowhere.
It's always there. Like, I don't understand. Chris, this guy is he's the weirdest guy. But then it's a guy that I would love to see walk around with a title.
Do you call him a failed wonder kid? Is that what he is?
No, I wouldn't say that.
So would you say he's so he's not a
That's a good question.
You know that Freddie Adu guy that played in USA?
Yeah,
like 16, 99 pace on pro and that.
Yeah, cold.
So he's not that.
You gotta remember, Chris was not. There was no high expectations of Chris.
What?
That's a lie.
No, let me land my. I got more to say. I'm saying there wasn't high expectations of him off his own volition. Like, he didn't come steaming through the Emmys, come through the Olympics, and everyone's like, "There's this kid, and he happens to be Eubank Senior's son." No, it was Eubank's son is fighting. Oh my days, he's on TV. That's why.
Now wait. Yeah, I agreed. But remember, you've got the dad. So all that other Olympic stuff is unnecessary because the first time we see you and you do the little shuffle,
had me sold.
I'm locked in.
Yellow shorts, jump over the ropes,
jumped over the ropes, and you're doing the smolder
combination.
I'm involved,
and the smolder,
bro,
for no reason with the two with the big jacket with four colors. Come on, bro. We know we're now as a group we're all locked in.
I was very locked in.
Then we said, because it was looking Wonder Kiddish. Yeah, then we had, obviously, the fight that goes bad for the other young boy. The one that...
Nick Blackwell.
We had that fight, which is a shame. And stuff. And it's kind of like... Then you're looking at the career and you're like, wow, it's kind of looking type for type in terms of... His dad had one of those. So this kid's got the same power. And then we get the Spike O'Sullivan. Now I'm fully involved.
Bruv.
Let's go, bro.
That was a nice.
Let's go.
Eubank Jr. and AJ on the same card. What a night of boxing.
Those days, innit? Those days.
Those were great days.
Those days.
Then we move forward, into he's got the perfect rivalry. And in boxing, because I believe Okoli and Riakpor's rivalry was going to be perfect as well. Just sometimes you get that guy. I just thought it was going to be.
After the cinema thing, I was involved.
But let me stay on this, So he had Billy Joe Saunders. Two totally
And I was
different
mad at
types.
that fight, because I felt like he nicked it.
Same. Yeah.
This is what happens though. Then this is the first drop of the drop of the hat.
First phase.
Then we have the next. What's the next drop of the hat?
George Groves.
Then he's got what's his name outside the ring saying he's got to retire.
He should finish.
He should finish right now.
The George Grove one.
Exposed a lot.
Horrid. Then we had the recent
Smith.
The Smith one, and when Smith took him over,
that was mental. I was there.
Huh?
That was crazy.
You know when you just watch something, you just like the disbelief.
Look at the career. And then in all of that, don't get me wrong, because one thing I rate about him that I didn't know until he done the sit down with Gary Neville is he's got like amazing love and respect for his dad. That was
through the midst of all this stuff that we're seeing.
Through the midst of everything that's happened, and my respect has literally gone up to like sevenfold. He has to. No, but you don't have to. Some people will give up on if their dad's moving like saying some of those things and allowing people to call you a charlatan in thingy. That's a mad thing. So I have true respect for him, but now I want better for him.
Same. I want him to.
That's exactly it.
His whole career, everything, like you said, like everything. It's like go fight for the world title. Win it. Like put an exclamation mark on your career.
That's right. So no one can say
that's it. You won the world title. Like the Billy Joes who don't dedicate themselves to the sport the way you haven't been through what you've been through, all of that stuff. They just get to just talk nonsense. And there's semi a bit of validity to it.
Yes.
At the same time, I do hear what you're saying. It's frustrating because it's like, I think the comparison you made was a bit wrong. I think Theo Walcott is probably the more accurate one.
Gone to the World Cup at 16.
There was a lot of, and there's even glimpses every once in a while where he does something that makes you think, he's there. And then it's like, next fight, it's back to silly stuff.
Oh man, I'm really. I want him to take that, but I get because now the killer is what he faces the risk of. Is if he loses to Conor Benn, it's finished. The only thing he can do, but he'll do it with a straight face as well, with the same smolder. He'll go straight over to Misfits and enjoy himself. He won't feel no way. Everyone's we'll be more angry. We'll be more angry, bro. He'll be at Misfits looking at someone like he didn't lose recently.
Happy,
bro.
He's over there commentating, fam, and just doing guest appearances, bro.
But it's like. Getting to this stage, I look at someone like Craig Richards, not put a foot wrong in boxing. Stays ready. Takes fights on weeks' notice, this, that, and the third. But what, like, has he been rewarded? Has he been rewarded? But
you have to be and this is now what I'm watching with boxing, and this is me as outside, so speculation and just how the journey. No, but I'm just saying how the thing looks for me, If you're not the golden goose, it gets tough, bro.
Why is Joe Cordina not the golden goose?
But you've got to take it, though. And you've got to take it from the goose. Like, for example, let's say Craig Richards, right? We're big fans of Craig on his pod.
No, I hear it. He's lost.
He had Bivol and Boatsi. Either one of those wins, and Craig's name is very different.
Only Boatsi was fair, because Bivol, short notice, all of that stuff.
I do hear that, but He had all the tools to win.
I agree. But this is my point, though. You dedicate, commit yourself, blah, blah, blah. What?
This is what I'm talking about, golden goose, bro.
But then I look at someone like Joe Cordina, yeah? Why is Joe Cordina not the golden goose? World champion, undefeated, very entertaining.
There's other factors, though, because there's some people who are great at boxing and they will never sell. They don't have a personality. They don't talk. We were talking at Craig. Craig does have a personality. Craig can sell. He just has to head top the right one. And it's all different.
But then sometimes you might get Lyndon Narford. So when it's like, I didn't want you to do it. You know, it's like, it's not you. Sometimes, and that's what I say about the thing is, it's
a glitch in the matrix.
I didn't want you to do this. It's the same thing as like when
Chris was a glitch in the matrix.
Yeah,
that's what it is. I hate
nobody wanted this.
Yeah,
so now you're here, and we got to kind of suffer with this thing. But deep down, this is not.
That's
what
the
we
word,
want.
bro. Suffering. I've seen that guy's face just doing bare interviews. Like, it's like geezer. Like get in the real world, lad. Like get in the real world. You're nursing, babysitting that belt. Like, just get in the real world. And just don't get chinned by a master as well. Like,
if that happens, what happens to his rematch?
It's gone in. Lawrence is like,
There's cover for this, yeah?
Lawrence is going to come and talk when he's ready. But trust, this is all happening because Lawrence has allowed it to happen. Lawrence isn't going to come out and say, like, Lawrence has allowed this to happen.
I guess it's hard to talk from after a defeat. Sometimes you just got to hold your
And
lips.
that's another thing that Lawrence said. Lawrence said, bro, it's like, what am I going to come and do?
Defend
the loss.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, do you get what I'm trying to say? It's like, there's no defense of it, innit? So he's not really gonna, do all of that. But like that guy's face is just seeing titles and just like,
it's a lot still.
Like you're defending your one time in Leisure Centre. like your first,
I don't even know how he got back to Bill Smith, bro.
I think
he saw the picture.
Bill Smith.
He saw the picture. I was like, bro,
he's getting more wound up,
bro. Man saw the picture and said, and this guy as well.
All right. Let's do another one. Yo, people, thanks for watching the Undefeated podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and all that good stuff, man. This is the place to be.